Hello, welcome back to the channel. Here again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've just been topping a few bits of pump van, bit of coolant, bit of brake fluid, and put battery on charge for a bit because it's just been showing it's down. Today though, we are going disking. So the straw has been shifted from the barley field. Dad's got the discs on now. Just gonna adjust the top link to get it at the right level, then we'll head up to the field and see if we can get it set up right. We just want to do really shallow. I'll show you that when we get. You will have seen us the other day messing about with these, getting a few bits done to it and then fixing them and having to play with them. But these are the discs that we got to replace them, which means they're for sale if anyone's interested, and means that we've got a lot better set now. 3 metre wide disc leveling board and a packer behind, so I'll show you how it works and how good of a job it makes. So what is it we're aiming for right now with this set of discs? Basically, first job, level out the tram lines. Dad's run up there now on a tram line just to get it a bit leveler so there's no ruts on it, and then what we want to do is work the soil as shallow as we can. Just the top little bit of it, for any grass seeds that were in there, want to be just moved in the soil that tiny little bit to get good seed to soil contact on it, which the packer then pushes it in so it is all touching, to get those grass seeds germinating and the grass coming, as well as any barley that the combine's left behind or any heads that dropped on the floor. There's a few actually. I don't really know how they've all got on the floor, but there's a lot of heads on the floor, so it'll get all them growing, so the next crop we grow, they will have all germinated and chittered, and we'll either work them in, or depending how bad the grass is, we'll spray it off the whole field before we drill it again, so then all that grass is gone and hopefully get on top of the grass problems that we're having. So yeah, we want it to work as shallow as possible really, because the deeper you go, the more you mix up the grass seeds within the seed bed, and then if they're really deep, they don't get time to germinate before we spread it off. Spray it off, and then they come out through after that, and you don't get them killed, they come in your next crop. So we'll have a look at it going now. So that's the front row of discs, flicking it up towards me into that levelling board that breaks up the big lumps. Second set of discs, throwing it up again, breaking it up more with the wobbly disc, and then the packer packing it back in. It's a bit harder to tell on the tram line because it's not level across it and it's not the same depth all the way across, but I don't know if it's just a bit too deep on the disc, but it'll be a lot easier to tell when it gets onto some flat going where it's not a tram line. this is the job it's doing now it's on level. So it's broken all them clods up, it's just worked that top bit, but it is literally just sort of that deep. That's all nice like that now. So happy with that, doing a good job. Then you will have seen it's got a wavy disc on there, which the idea of a wavy disc is, if you can imagine, a smooth disc had cut a straight line into the soil like that and just leave a slot when it's dry. Whereas if it's a wavy disc and it's like that, as it's turning, all that soil's getting pushed either way and it moves more. So the idea of a wavy disc is to work more soil, shallower. You don't need it in as deep for the disc to be able to throw it around. So that's what that's doing. And yeah, like I say, really broken up, doing a right nice job of it, and mixing in that stubble as well and anything that's left over. Just could do a bit of rain now, as daft as it sounds. That's it going. Love the smell of fresh work soil. Best time of year this, I think. But yeah, Dad's done a bit now just so I could get some drone of it and show you how it all works. I think I'm going to jump on now and get this field finished. Just waiting for Dad to come down the field now. He's up there. And, just having a look here. This is a ditch down bottom of it. Fields here. This all floods this year. I did this year. Always a bit wet. I think we need to get the edge cut down here when that spring barley's cut as well. Cut both sides of the bank and then get the digger in and dig the bottom of it out just to make sure it's not backing up anywhere, and get them all done this year hopefully. And then the year that it's been, as wet as it's been, it's not the usual, so everything has flooded more than normal, but you never know, it might happen again, so we're better off getting ditches cleared and any drains we need to do sorted before then we're covered if anything. Just been talking to Dad on the tractor, and like when I was kicking it, how loose it was. We want to consolidate that and pack it back in a bit more to get that seed to soil contact that I was talking about and hold the moisture in. So I'm just going to head back up to the farm now, get the rollers out. I think I'm going to come and roll this behind him with the other tractor and get it rolled in, leave it pretty much as a seed bed to get any grass, barley, anything that might be growing to come through. There could be brome in it and wild oats, there are a few of them about. So we'll leave it a real nice seed bed, and then next job would be subsoil it then and drill straight into it. So I'll head up to the farm now, see if we can get the rollers out and get them on. Just come down with rollers mainly. These are the rollers that we bought, pretty knackered. We've done a lot of work on, put all new bearings in, new pipe works, new ram seals. So I'm going to be rolling on what my dad's got dished over there. Get that done. So I've done a run now, you can see difference, that's all compacted, pressed back down, pressed in nicely compared to this over here that's really rough and big lumps. It's just broken all them up and levelled it out nicely. So Lee's going to do a bit now and get some dronage of both the tractors. I'm on the headland now. I've shown you what difference this makes. You can sort of see it behind me, I think, if it's focused alright. You can see that this is breaking up them big lumps, backing it all down, pressing it all together, making a really fine tilth, they call it, on top, which is how broken down the soil is on the top. So we've got about that deep, I would say, now on top from the disc that's been broken up, packed back down, and it's a nice seedbed for any weeds, any grass seeds, any barley that's left in that top bit. Any rain now, it'll hold the moisture in this soil and it'll get them bits growing. And as I've shown on the channel before, we have got a problem with grass. Around this area it's bad and we're starting to get it on our farm here. So what this is doing, getting all that germinating, getting it growing, with the hope that every seed in this field, or as many as we can, grows, and then when it's through and the leaves showing, we can spray it off, which will then in turn kill it, and hopefully there's no more seeds left after. So this is a sort of cheap way, going across with a roller and getting it back down to a seed bed. I'm running a tick over on the T6, not burning much diesel. It needed disking anyway, so we're not burning any extra diesel from that. We're just making that really nice seed bed for grass basically, which sounds daft, but you've got to get it to grow to be able to kill it. So that is what me and Dad have been doing today. The liveries want to ride on it, which it is alright to ride on, to be fair. It's nice after the rollers have been over it. So yeah, this field's sort of put to bed now until we decide what we're doing with it next, whether it be rain or if we put barley in again or whatever we do. Cropping wise, rotation wise, still a bit. My grandpa mentioned rape again the other day, but I don't know if it's the best idea or not. We need to have a look and think about it and decide. But yeah, all it needs now is the subsoiler in, and straight down the subsoiler the drill can run. Real nice seed bed it'll be. It's a combination drill, so any lumps that the subsoiler brings up, that'll sort out, and it's real nice as it is now. So yeah, that is the plan, that is what we're doing. Hopefully it works, you'll be able to see on the channel as we progress. But yeah, making a real nice seed bed. It's worked pretty well. Cheap way of doing it. Giving the rollers a run, because we got these last year. I never actually used them until today. But yeah, we did a lot of work on these to get them into the condition they're in now, and they've done a real nice job. So yeah, that's what we're doing on the headland now. When I'm getting finished, I'll jump off again and just show you the soil and how much different it is. So that is the job done. I've just got the locking pins to put in the rollers so they can't fall down. They just go in the moles up there. But I'm going to show you how good of a seed bed this is actually made now. Rusty's here too, look. So yeah, if you look at that now, how fine, that is what we call the tilth, how fine all that is. So any grass seeds that are in there, any weeds, will be touching soil, because you need that seed to soil contact for them to germinate. And then if it rains, it is perfect growing conditions for it. Look at that, where it's been run on twice. It's lovely that. So yeah, that is the aim, get the grass growing, get it sprayed off, and then next year's crop should be really clean. That is the plan. So yeah, good bit of tractoring today, disking and rolling, both tractors out, nice to see that. So thank you for watching once again. Don't forget to, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, press the little thumbs up, give us a like, and we'll see you in the next one hopefully. See you soon.